Okay, so just a crash course on Trello. So when you get to Trello, it will ask you, so first you will receive an email. Second, telling you to confirm the email. You'll also get an invitation for this board that you can see here. But unless you confirm your email, you're never going to see it. So when you do go on Trello and use the email I sent you, the invitation for the board too. So you'll be asked to give a name, give an email address, and a password. Then it will ask you to confirm your email address, and that's when you need to go to Gmail or whatever email provider you're using, confirm, and then when you go back into Trello, then you will see the board appearing. Okay, so this is the board. What kind of information do you have? You have the date of the next meeting, the 11th of July 2019. The theme of the meeting is here. If you're not going to be present, you can actually put that here, or an apologies or whatever. If you click on this, so because I've added a whole lot of emails, you're all already members. So the idea is if you're not going to be present, you can actually go in there and type in your name. Like for instance, if I'm just putting mine, then it will go there. I click on it, and then I'll be put here as being not coming for that meeting. Okay. I can also add a comment saying, "Oh, very sorry, my son is sick," for instance, or I'm going on holiday somewhere, or so you can put in anything here. So I'm just going to put myself out because I'll hopefully be there. Then what else? You can put yourself morning teas where you will see. Also, it will give you an indication where the meeting is going to be held. If it's going to be held at Kelston Community Center, then you will see just the morning tea like this. If it's going to be held somewhere else, then you will have morning tea plus venue here. And when we'll go there, we can describe where it's going to be, put the link to the menu, give the address, the phone number, etc., etc. Okay, so that's probably the easiest way. And if you want someone to take an order, for instance, if you know that you're going to get there but probably not right on time, you can already make a comment, write a comment here, and we can order this for you. Then we've got, so you can put your hands up for the photo of the day, of course, Toastmaster, timekeeper, general evaluator, grammarian, table topics master, table topics evaluator, and then speeches. There's one thing that I need to add, and I'm just going to show you how you add a card. Is you put here, you say topics for general business, and you've got this coming up. I'll probably push that up just because it's still something that is it can still be important. So I'll push that up here. Now, the good thing about Trello is not just because, you've got everything there, and when it's done, for instance, I can push it through to move the list to another board if I wanted to. So I can create another one, which is what I'm going to do. and create another one, and then push them there so that we can still keep track. The good thing with Trello is, and you'll see that this is coming up as well, but I haven't had time yet to fill it in, is that not only does it allow you to push your name in and to basically do what the Google Sheet was already doing, it's also you can put your reminder like a due date. So if you were going to be the timekeeper and you really wanted to prepare your little speech at the start, but you're thinking that most of the time you forget about it just until you get to the meeting that you were supposed to be the timekeeper, then you can push a due date to the 20 or next 11th of July for the Friday or even the Monday, and you will be reminded, so on a Tuesday, and you will be reminded a day before, okay, and on that day as well. So it will come twice. If you've got the app, because there's an app that is going to do exactly the same, you will receive a notification on your phone saying, hey, you've raised your hand for this role. You need to prepare now, okay? So that's about it. You can do that. But the other thing is that if you're happy to use your phone during the meeting or whatever, you can actually push your report here if you wanted to. If you prefer to do it on paper, you can still do that. And you can take a picture and add this as an attachment to here so that we can keep track that, I don't know, if people want to check it out, they can. Of course, if you do that on the app, you should be able to take the picture from your phone, okay? Also, the thought of the day, it's a good place to, like, for instance, the person that will take on board the thought of the day could actually put what he prepared or she prepared in the description. Anyone from the meeting could add a comment here saying, well, that was awesome, I loved it because of this and this and this reason, or you've used beautiful hand gesture and I just wanted to shout you out for this. You can actually do pretty much anything you want as a comment. So use it, because that's one of the best way to reward or to do some additional feedback so that we can learn and grow on the way. Same for the speech. So as you can see, you've got the member, and if you wanted to add, if your speech, if you've got something for your speech, but you would want to have someone specific as a evaluator, for instance, so you can add them as members to your card. You can add a description, so where so anything that your evaluator may need to do your evaluation, so where you're at, what type of pathway you're under, what's the level you're working towards, what's the theme of your speech, etc., etc. You can add all this. You can also add a teaser, and if you do, and you want to make sure that everyone sees it and knows it, you can actually tag everyone with an @. And if I say @Marine, it should come up. Doesn't? Great. Or maybe you need to be a member to be tagged. Interesting. You've got Matt. So yeah, I could put Matt. I can mention him in, so I can mention Maria. I could mention, I don't know, Amy or Anthony. So yeah, you could mention all the members on the board actually, and then push your teaser there so that people actually see it. And then again, after it's done and after you've done your speech, you can actually push your speech here and attach to your card the speech that you've done and how you felt about it and what you like or didn't like into it, you know, so that you can ask for additional comments if you wanted to. Evaluator again, so you can, the evaluator of Jim, for instance, could actually add his evaluations either as an attachment or just add something more, and work on the comment, recommend, and comment again if you want, you know, if you wanted to, or anybody else could actually comment on the evaluation. Yeah, what did I want to tell you? Oh, yes. So whenever you've put yourself in for a role, then you can actually go onto and see your cards. So I know that when I'm pushing this, I know that I've pushed myself. So I've put myself for a speech on the 11th of July. I know that there should be a second one, but I haven't put my name towards it. So that's also a good way to have a bigger view of what is going on and what you've got yourself on the board to do. So that's pretty much it. It's really, really easy. You can actually do anything with Trello. I've put, you know, I've done, so that's my family's to-do list. I've got my partner on it so that we know exactly what we want to buy, the tiny things, the bigger things, so that if someone is coming to Bunnings, then they buy everything and not like, you know, half of it. I've got all my events, etc., etc. Here, but I've only just started this board, so it's not that big. If you wanted to, so you can do exactly the same on your phone. So it's you can get the app; it's free, and yeah. So try it out because it's an awesome way to get people to collaborate together. Okay. Have a great evening and see you soon. Bye.